Hey everyone, Xfph here, coming to you live from the Getcha kitchen. Tonight is the first of hopefully several more recipe nights where I'm actually going to put together one of my favorite paleo dishes. So thank you to Brandon and Christy and Sarah for letting me come and hang out in their kitchen and put this together, and for Brandon for being my key grip and producer and just general helper. Let's talk about coleslaw, because that's what we're making tonight. It's a tasty picnic dish, and it's got a lot of garbage in it when you get it from the store. And I like coleslaw, so I wanted to figure out a way to make coleslaw paleo friendly, because that's what we are, is paleo. I don't feel like cavemen were eating coleslaw, but what we've done is put together something that the cavemen would eat if they ate coleslaw. Let's talk about history. The history of coleslaw. It's originated in Ireland in the 18th century. The Dutch term for coleslaw, before it became coleslaw, was koeslaw, which was cabbage and salad put together. So
a lot of Dutch in Ireland at that time.
Right, the Dutch
invasion.
Colonial,
It was an invasion.
The Dutch colonial tradition in Ireland. Anyway, it was a pauper's meal, and it was made from like leftovers of cabbage and cream at the end of the month, and so they were like, well, we're not going to throw it away, so let's just use this, and it ended up being coleslaw. And so the coleslaw that we eat today is kind of a variation on that theme, and the coleslaw that we're going to make today, once again, is a variation on the theme of the coleslaw that you guys are mostly probably accustomed to. Let's talk about why we won't eat the coleslaw that you can buy at the grocery store. There's a few ingredients in it that are not good for you. And the two of them that come to mind, first off, are sugar. There's usually either regular sugar, some kind of artificial sweetener in coleslaw, as well as mayonnaise. We can talk about mayonnaise later, but there is a paleo version we can make, and we'll talk about that. But mayonnaise at the store is full of chemicals and garbage, and we don't want to fuel our bodies with chemicals and garbage. We're premium machines, and so we're going to give our machines premium unleaded fuel, and that's what we're making today, is a premium version of coleslaw. Okay, so that being said, I want to show you, I've put together for you guys a little bit of what it is. It's so simple to make, and that's part of the beauty. I'm a single guy, I live at home, and I'm not really smart, and so I like to put together things that are simple and easy for me to eat that taste good in my mouth. And I want these to taste good for you and be simple. So it's quick, okay? It's quick, it's easy to do, it's inexpensive, and you can eat it as a snack or as a part of a bigger meal. So let's talk a little bit about what we have. Let's talk about our ingredients. We've got cabbage. So typically I make about one head of cabbage. We'll make 2 batches of coleslaw. So I've cut up half of a head of cabbage, just diced it up. I throw it in the bowl. I'm going to add carrots. So typically I like to shred my own carrots that I get from the co-op, but for the sake of the cooking program that we're on tonight, I went ahead and bought pre-shredded carrots. So we're just going to add some carrots in here, probably about half this bag, so that you can do 2 full batches of this with the other half of the cabbage and the other half of this bag. So just add the carrots, and then this is a must-have in the kitchen: sterling silver tongs. We're gonna mix this up a little bit and just kind of get a rough mix on this. And then instead of mayonnaise and sugar, and here's the deal: go nuts with this recipe. Other things I like to put in it: bell peppers, onions, red pepper flakes. If you want to get a little spicy with it, whatever. The world is yours. Have fun with it. This is a good home plate for you guys. So instead of mayonnaise, I put in apple cider vinegar, and Bragg is my favorite brand. It has the mother in it. Maybe one day in the post we'll talk about the mother of vinegar, but it's good to have Bragg apple cider vinegar around your house. So we're going to add a little bit of the vinegar.
When does that expire? Is that?
It expires June 16th. Well, it's actually sell by June 16th, 2016. So we barely made it.
That's good.
Anyway, that's good to know. So really, here's the deal. There's no amounts on this, so we're just going to kind of eyeball it for this serving bowl. So I mean, I feel like that's probably a good place to start. And here's the deal: we're going to taste it out. We're going to feel it out once it's done. Extra virgin olive oil. I pick olive oil for my coleslaw because coconut oil doesn't taste good with cabbage. So there's that. If you want coconut oil with your cabbage, by all means, it's good too. But we're going to just go ahead and start here and just kind of douse it a little bit in that. And I'm going to salt and pepper it to taste. This is kosher salt by Morton. Kosher salt's a little bit more potent than regular table salt, so we're just going to do this right here and get it in there like that with some pepper. I'm going to go ahead and use the spoon slot. We're going to get a little pepper right here. I like pepper. You can use any kind of pepper, black pepper, white pepper, crushed peppercorns, pre-crushed peppercorns. So crazy. And then I put in a garlic powder. Actually, I like granulated garlic better, but the prop closet only had garlic powder, so we'll use that. You really get generous on this. I mean, this is not a pre-make-out meal, but hey, that's okay. You feed it to your girlfriend or boyfriend, you can both have bad breath together. And then get a really nice mix on this. All of your liquids are going to kind of gravitate towards the bottom. So you want to stir it up, and honestly, you're set to go after this. So, remember, a few things here. Remember your heritage. This is a Dutch-Irish dish. That's takeaway number one. Takeaway number two is it could be a part of a lunch, part of a dinner. This is my favorite meal. One of my favorite meals to make at home is a chicken breast with caramelized onions sitting on top of a bed of this coleslaw that I make. And then get inventive with it. My friend John makes his with apples, with celery in it. Anyway, get excited, get creative. Here's Paleo coleslaw. You're fueling your body in the way that we want to with healthy things. So, xfph.me is the website. Thank you for tuning in. Check out my Twitter @xfph, and we'll see you soon.